Tired of manually updating records and sending emails in Airtable? In this tutorial, you'll learn how to set up automations to do it all for you. No more repetitive clicking, no more forgetting to send that follow-up. Just set it up once and let Airtable handle the busy work. We'll start by opening your base, then create an automation with a trigger and action, test it, and turn it on. Let's dive in. So first, head over to Airtable. You can open a new tab and type in the web address, or just click the link in the description below. Once you're there, go ahead and sign in to your account. This part is straightforward. Just use your usual email and password. After you're logged in, you'll see your list of bases. Open the one where you want to add the automation. Maybe it's a project tracker, a client list, or an inventory system. Any base where you're doing the same tasks over and over. Now, look at the very top of your base. You'll see a row of tabs across the top. Click the one that says Automations. And when that page loads, you'll see a button on the right side that says Create Automation. Go ahead and click that. All right, this is where the magic starts. You'll be asked to choose a trigger. A trigger is the event that kicks off your automation. For example, you can choose when a record is created or when a record is updated. Think about what repetitive task you're doing. If you're always sending a welcome email when a new client is added, then the trigger should be when a record is created. If you need to send a reminder when a status changes, use when a record is updated. Pick the one that fits your workflow. Once you've chosen your trigger, you'll need to configure it. This is just telling Airtable which table to watch and what specific condition to look for. For instance, if you chose when a record is created, you'll select the exact table where new records show up. If you chose when a record is updated, you might also narrow it down to only trigger when a specific field changes, like when the status field changes to complete. Take your time here. The more specific you are, the fewer false triggers you'll have. Now that the trigger is set, it's time to add an action. This is what actually happens when the trigger fires. Click the plus sign to add a new action. You'll see a list of options. Send an email, update a record, create a new record, and more. If you want to automatically send a confirmation email, choose Send Email. If you need to update a field, like changing a due date or setting a status, choose Update Record. Pick the action that matches what you're doing manually right now. Then it's time to set up the action details. This is the most hands-on part. If you chose Send Email, you'll need to fill in the recipient, subject, and the body of the email. The best part is you can pull in information from the trigger record using what Airtable calls dynamic fields. So instead of typing a person's name, you can insert the field that contains their name. That way, every email is personalized automatically. If you chose Update Record, you'll specify which field to change and what to change it to. Make sure to double-check your settings here. A small mistake can cause the wrong data to update. Before you turn it on, you absolutely want to test it. Airtable lets you run a test using a real or sample record. Click the Test button and watch what happens. If everything works perfectly, the action will complete and you'll see a green check mark. If something goes wrong, Airtable will show you an error message explaining the issue. Sometimes it's a missing field, sometimes a permission problem. Fix it, then test again. It's always better to catch mistakes here than after it's running live. Once the test passes, you're ready to go live. Find the toggle switch at the top of the automation page and flip it to On. That's it. Your automation is now running in the background. Every time a record matches your trigger, the action will fire automatically. Now, don't just set it and forget it completely. Every now and then, pop back into the Automations tab to check on it. Airtable shows you how many times the automation has run and if any of them failed. If you see failures, you can open the automation, edit the settings, and fix the issue. If your workflow changes over time, you can always come back and update the trigger or action. It's flexible like that. And that's really all there is to it. By setting up these automations, you're essentially giving yourself a personal assistant that never sleeps. No more repetitive manual work, no more human error. Just smooth, automated processes running in the background. Give it a try in your own base, and you'll be surprised how much time you save. If this tutorial helped, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more practical Airtable tips. Thanks for watching.